In order to insert a point, click on the Insert Point icon in the toolbar, or you can access that from the Draw menu by selecting the Insert Point submenu, and there you can find the option of where you want to insert your point. Now, in order to insert a point in a tracing, the first thing that we will be doing is to create a tracing. In that, I will be using normal line, horizontal line, and vertical line. In order to draw a line, click on the line icon in the toolbar, or you can access that from the Draw menu by selecting the Line submenu, and there you can find the normal option. Here, the length and the angle are predefined by clicking on the checkbox of length and angle and mentioning their respective values. This is done in order to create a nice and a symmetrical image. Now click on the working area to mark the first point. As you will move the cursor a little bit, you can see a line of that particular length and angle will be shown. Click again to mark the second or the last point of the line. Now the angle will be changed here in order to create another line. From the first point itself, click again to mark the first point of the second line. Move the cursor a little bit and you will see another line of that particular length and angle will be shown. Click again to mark the second point of the second line. Now I will be creating two vertical lines, and for that I will be accessing the vertical option from the menu tablet itself by clicking on the back button. Here you can see the vertical option. From the second point of the lines previously made, I will be creating a vertical line. This can simply be done by clicking on the square box that is there at the end of those previous lines and click again on the working area. Since the length of those particular lines are already predefined, so the line will be formed of that particular length. Now I will be joining those vertical lines using the normal option. The normal option can again be accessed from the menu tablet. Uncheck the checkbox of length and angle and click on apply. Click on the square box of the vertical line and join it with the square box of the another vertical line. Click again to complete the tracing. Now, since the tracing has been created, we will be inserting a point in the tracing. For that, we will be accessing the Insert Point option from the toolbar. Since we have to add points in the tracing, we will be selecting the In Tracing option. Now here you can see that there are 4 options by which we can insert a point in the tracing. So, starting with the first option, with the help of the parts option, we can divide the segment into the mentioned number of parts in equal halves. So here you can see the parts has been mentioned as 3. So as soon as I'll click on apply, I need to select an intersecting point of 2 lines and I will single click on that point. Now these 2 lines has been divided into 3 equal parts. The second option is length. This option helps to divide a segment into multiple parts of a particular length. Now here the length has been selected as 80 and I'll click on apply. Now again, as soon as I'll click on the intersecting point, you can see these 2 lines has been divided into multiple parts of 80 units. The third option is Add Point. Selecting Add Point option helps to insert a point at a particular point that you want with a single click. Now the fourth option is Add Distance. This option helps to add a point at a particular distance, but it only adds a single point. Now I'll click apply here. Again, as soon as I'll click on this intersecting point, a single point has been added in these two lines at a distance of 80 units.